Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I'm Vikova, you can call me V, and today we're playing more Blueprints, and I'm so excited, and it's been so hard not to just stream constantly so that we can keep playing. Hello and welcome to Quirrell and Sam and Rowan and Primordial Nightmare and Misuchu, welcome! And and Moonglow. It is lovely to have all of you here today. This game has been in my head. I'd like to thank Rowan again for the community notes spreadsheet. Feel free to update that as long as you don't know the answers to anything. Where there's been keeping track of things. I have my own personal notes as well, but the community notes spreadsheet has been really helpful because it also has screenshots and has grids, which I cannot for some reason process very well myself. So this has been great. Lovely to have you all here today. I hope you're all doing well. And surviving the heat wave, which I think most of us are going through right now. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, which promises to be even hotter, but yeah. Alright, let's get into the game. Alright, continue. We're on day 6. I also want to say that, so we worked out we got the bottom part of the grid of the map that says 8 dates crack, 8 safes, right? But at the top I think we were speculating count small gates. And Rowan and I were talking about this, and Jabal, and I'm wondering if, even though it's gates as in Gates, as in gates that swing open like a portal, I was wondering if it was gates like steps, because we know that in the drawing room, I think it was, there's all of these pictures with different sized gates, like stepping gates, and maybe we had too many to count. So I've just been wondering whether it's small gates with gates with an I, and not that the letters are wrong, but that maybe it's just obtuse. Like maybe it's nothing, but it's all step related. So we've got to give it a go when we get there. Sam says perhaps his gates is in logic gates, like and or nand. Oh, possible. We're gonna give it a go when we get there. Anyway, my brain is all over the place. Okay, we've unlocked the apple orchard, so we have more steps. 20 more steps. This is our first time having that. We still have the blessing of the chef. So, is that like every red room? Each type of spread you do each day added extra dish to the dining room. Okay, that's good. So we wanted to do spreads today. And then on top of that, we have 2 stars from the observatory. And let's see, we still need the letters from the top, even though we have some idea of what it is. Is there anything else we're particularly looking to do today? Oh, I should go out and get my outside room first. Oh, Quirrell just said it. Yes. Okay. I'm going to go outside because we've unlocked this gate that takes us to an outside room. Oh, I'm so hyper. Can you tell that I'm buzzing right now? I'm absolutely buzzing right now. I'm so excited. Okay. It's count small gates, 8 codes crack, 8 safes. Yes, count small gates. So that is what I think could be it. Dagda, hello. Dagda says the length of the path to the outside room has been the bane of my life. Dagda, you have played an awful lot more of this game than me. I can imagine it draining me or grating on me eventually, but at the moment I don't mind it all. I'm just like, ooh, exciting. Toolshed, 2 special items, very useful. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. I don't know that, we haven't used Shelter yet, but I don't know that I'm super worried about the negative effects of red rooms. That is good, but I feel like nothing that bad has really happened to us in the red rooms, and we are able to turn some of them off if we get Breaker. If we get the utility closet and Breaker room. So, yeah. Is my character stuck bouncing? Oh no, that's an accident. Can I fix that? Is it fixed? Is it off? I don't know what happened there. Oh, excuse me. It just fits my excitement. There's 3 more letters at the top we haven't got yet. Thank you, Rowan. Yeah. Root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. I think toolshed is what we want. What does everyone else think? I'm thinking toolshed. I'm thinking... Oh, why am I coughing so much? I'm so sorry. Sorry, I have a tickle. I think I'm just excited. I'm thinking, so sometimes 2 special items is worthless, but no, 2 special items. So we could get really useful stuff from the tool shed, I think. Crippy, hello and welcome. Crippy says, as long as you don't build a chapel as a central room you have to pass through multiple times, you should be fine. I mean, it's so hard to avoid that. They have so many entrances and exits. I'm assuming Sam did that and had trouble with it on his run. Kroll says, we haven't seen Shelter yet. It'd be fun to see its layout. That's true, and it might have more info in it we don't have yet. I'm gonna go tool shed right now, but I will bear that in mind. Okay, let's get some tools. Oh, yeah. Oh, the magnifying glass. That's great. That's great. We love the magnifying glass. That has given us... Is that dynamite? So we can look closely at documents. That's already been super useful to us. Oh, it's a battery pack. A large battery pack. Okay, that explains the wires. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Have we found anything that requires a battery yet? This is so interesting. I don't know that we have, but maybe we have and we didn't have a battery. We didn't think anything of it. Like with the dig spots for the shovel, right? You just don't know. Oh, and let's bear in mind, I think we might want to collect names of the angels. Like we've got Rinna the gardener angel. And then there's another one that's called like Odina or something, but we don't know which one yet until we see the cloister. Maybe the antechamber? I didn't see anywhere to put it on the antechamber, but it could be inside. The big machine in the lab. Oh, that is a good shout. Yes, it could be the lab. Let's look out for the lab today. Sam says people only care about bloodshed when it's their blood and their shed. Yes, stay out of my shed. Okay, we're going back in. This is so exciting. And let's not forget also, we've powered... Hang on. Just before I use the step. By unlocking the orchard and changing the power, we've lit one brazier on that little balcony there. And there's 3 more to light. And we don't know what that will do, but I'm assuming it'll help us take us to like a lower level or something, like where we saw like the potential like underground subterranean train tracks or something. We just don't know. Okay, we don't need to check. For anyone who doesn't know, the way these portraits work is something without something. So this is, and it can vary depending on what is there. So this is a face card without ace card. So the letter for this room is F. So we have the letters in the community spreadsheet for almost all the lower levels. It's just the higher tiers, the higher ranks that we need to get. So this is all very exciting. Criffy says the beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. All right. Sam immediately says, how else we lit the Rohirrim? No, exactly. Okay, I'm too excited. I've done nothing and I'm already so excited. Let's go. I mean, a hallway's looking real good here, but also we could get a closet here, get 2 more items before we move on. I think I will do that. A gem and a key is an amazing start. I love that for us. No, you're right, Sam. Gondor is calling for aid from Rohan and the Rohirrim, so you're completely right. I'm also rusty on my Tolkien lore. We gotta get Jabal in here. Okay. Alright. It's a chapel. We'll lose a coin. At the moment, it doesn't really matter if we lose a coin. Oh, it might be... Chapel has more doors. But a parlor will give us more items. I'll put a chapel here and I won't go in yet. Although I can go in quite happily and not have a problem. I'm going to open this door as well. We don't need the 10 steps. Conference room. Ooh, whenever items would be spread through the house, they're placed in this room instead. Conference room is like really good, but I don't think you want a conference room this early in the run because we'll have to come all the way back here whenever we get a spread, which is not good. Sam says, I must say, though, I can't imagine how horrible it must be to live in a place like this. I can't even find stuff in a small apartment where the rooms are always in the same configuration. I'm the only one that lives here and therefore presumably the only one moving things around. Yeah. Yeah. Every day, it's all different. I'm going to take a corridor. I'm not going to take the conference room because I think we want that later. I am going to start opening doors in the chapel. So we've already made a note of all of these angels, which I think are paragons. And they're all paragons with, like, professions. And we know that they also have names. So they have names, numbers, and professions. We only have their numbers and professions so far. We don't have their names, all of them yet, but we're getting there. All right. Let's continue to look around. I'm so hyper right now. Okay. Let's see. No. It wastes a... The drawing room! We can test it! We can test it! It's kind of a waste of a door, but almost anything here will be, right? Should I do it? Should we go drawing room? Des says yes! I only needed one person to back me up. I'm doing it. I'm so excited. Alright, everyone. So, as we can see, the candelabra is different. It is pulled down in the picture. So we pull it down. There is a safe with a code. We don't know what it is. We do know it'll probably be a date because of the 8 dates that crack 8 safes. We know that all the pictures are measuring the steps or gates of the people and creatures walking around. But we know that there are too many. I've counted them all out. Where's my page that has all the steps? Where's my page of steps? Hang on. All right, assuming this is the same. Let's find out. So we were counting all of them. There's 5, which is too many numbers likely for the code. And then a lot of them came out double digits. Quirrell says small gates would be old men with sticks and ladies in dresses. Maybe add up both. Yes, I think it's the old men and the ladies in dresses. Cribby says it's only 1,000 numbers to brute force it as content. I think Quirrell said that's 10,000. Yeah, I think Quirrell said that last time. So, I actually already have them counted. We were counting the portraits as we walked around. We have 15 old men and 4 women. That is not enough numbers, though. Wait, it could be 1504. 1504. That's a date. That would be a date. Yes! We're getting confetti for this. Oh my goodness. We are getting confetti for this. I'm so hyper right now. I've never this animated. Yes! Oh, it actually worked. We actually worked it out, like, off stream. That's so cool. Just thinking about it. Oh, okay. I need to get back. I need to tap back in here. Okay, here we go. We got a gem that was sitting on, like, that little stand. We've got another red letter. This is permanent. The last one was a 4, the number 4 circled. This one is 6 written. That's interesting. Okay. April 15th. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. Mary is our mother. Okay. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. What is this? And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. 2 years? As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. More red. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my Marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. Mary Marigold. Marigold is the name of the person who wrote The Red Prince. More red. About the prince who wouldn't even look at the sky because it wasn't his favorite color, right? And she wrote that for her son because it was in his nursery. Marigold. Okay. I'm going to check this for little font that the magnifying glass might help with, or different font. If you see a different font, let me know. Oh, there's a new date in the safe. That's a great point. April 15th. Oh, I see. It is the date in the safe. Oh, is each date going to correspond to these letters? That's an interesting idea. Okay, I'm looking for like a different font. We've been making a note of any like different fonts. Like we have, what words do we have? We have bridge. We have bridge and we have beside. We have bridge and beside. Beside a bridge? There is a bridge outside. Interesting. So far this all looks to be in the same font. Okay. We permanently have that letter. Wow, what a start to the stream, am I right? Wow. Wow. Okay. I am stunned. This is so good. I'm gonna go open another door in the chapel before we have money. Just as the days pass more quickly in the east side of the house maybe has more dead ends. Why would it be dead ends? Days pass more quickly. I don't follow the reasoning, but feel free to explain. Rowan says, did you count small gates for the drawing room? I did, Rowan. Because we'd already counted all of the old men and the women who are the smallest gates. I just put in 15 for the old men and 04 for the women, and it just worked. It just instantly worked. It was small gates. It was small gates. Crippy says, if you run out of steps, the day will end. Yes. So when your steps hit 0, as you enter the room, the day ends. Okay, ooh, a den. It's a good number of doors. Oh, and one of them's gone. Okay. Parlor's no good. I might put a guest bedroom here and keep going drawing room. I'll take the extra steps now. Yes. Yeah, I think I will. I mean, steps are not a huge concern for us. We have a lot of steps, and we start with 20 more steps than we did when we started the game. We've permanently unlocked more steps. As a key, oh, this was so worth it. Okay, we've already read everything in this room and everything like that. So very early in our run, Rowan noted that every room has a chess piece. The chess pieces have been consistent. We do not currently know the meaning of the chess pieces, and maybe on our next run we start noting each chess piece that is in each room. Like, there's always a bishop in here, right? Something is going on there, but we don't know what. Let's go up the drawing room. We want to go north, but we still don't know. We've gotten up to the antechamber, but the antechamber is locked, and there's no handle for a key. We don't know what to do there. Des says a bishop in the chapel makes sense. It does. Rowan says, wait, I'm waiting. Have you had a thought about the chess pieces? You wanted to see if Rinna is in the chapel? Rinna is in the chapel. Just so you know, she is. She's the gardener. She has the hoe. I confirmed that last time. I'm not going to go back in now because it's an extra step, but yeah, she is in there. Just says the antechamber can be approached from the outside too. Yeah, it has a bunch of doors. But even if you look at it, you can see that they're closed. They don't have the open black color that everything else does. And also, the great Alzara did tell us. Is Rinna a statue or a stained glass window? Rinna is a stained glass window. Okay, a storeroom's a dead end. We don't want that. I think I will take a hallway. Okay. Printed red memos are lies. Let's take a door here. I think I'll take a storeroom. I really want to get equipped on items. I'm being a little risky this run. Usually I go for as many doors as I can, but I think I want to equip. I want to be really equipped. Ryan says, because the gardener said they wanted to replace a statue with Rinna. The statue of Arinda is in the cloister. He said in the cloister. So until we get the cloister room, we won't be able to match up Arinda with her stained glass picture. Because we don't know who she is yet. We don't know which paragon she matches. But we will when we see her statue. So, yeah. I think that's the situation. Alright. Oh, a nursery. What the heck? A music room? One major key and one minor key? I have never seen this and I am going to take it. Even though it takes both of our gems. Music room. This is new. Oh, we saw this on security. Oh, I know what this is. The key to the secret garden. This key, I think some doors will let you open a garden if you unlock them with this key. And we'll get a garden, especially like a secret room. I'm so excited. Okay. Darkness is my favorite key. I'm really excited. Find here within these first, that is a different font, words sung, the key you seek, well, it's different size and boldness, in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from, the four you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. So there's going to be more sheets somewhere else that will complete this for us. Find here within these first words sung. I'm going to write down first with my other words. Just in case. First bridge and beside. Music. Notes. Sounds as the key is G major. Sounds as prediction the letters of the note are going to spell something. Or quite possibly. Okay. Half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words, in these bold words, first words. Sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, I get it. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due, and all the rage that will ensue, while working on, first words on, this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the first words on the loudest type with ink that bleeds. We're missing 4 pages though, but half the sheets are missing from. The 4 you hold, the rest far flung. So we're looking for 5 to 8 to complete this message, which starts first words on the. Hang on, I need to. Like music page. Bold words. First. We got there. First words on the. Words on the. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Des says, I wonder if these separate words are different from the besides and bridge. I definitely think they are since I've continued. First words on the. Thank you for the screenshots, Rowan. Very helpful. Okay. You want page 4 again? Yes. Yeah, I've started a new page in my notes that's for music. I do think it's different from bridge and beside since I've been going through it. First words on the. I'm so excited. What is that going to be? Hopefully. Hopefully Rowan's got it. Rowan's got it. Okay. Find. Let's start from here. If we did it on the pages. Find among the white. Maybe. Maybe. I think we need the rest of them to go. Oh, another key. Wait, a major and a minor key. We got the secret garden key, a major key, and then we got a normal door opening key, a minor key. That's very interesting. Denoted in verse. Okay. And that's what, like a treble clef? I don't remember what it's called. Denoted in verse. G clef. Is that the treble clef? Denoted in verse. It's drawing my attention to that symbol. Let's see if there's something here. It had little arrows on it. Oh, did it? Oh, it kind of does. That's not normal, is it? I don't know what to make of that. I'm going to draw it. Okay, and we have one sticking out there. And one sticking out there. Denoted in verse. Okay. Interesting. Or thorns. Yeah, maybe. Weird thorns on those. Oh, this is interesting. Thorny clef. Okay. We have this room, I think. But it is E. Fire without fur. Sam says, also, I'm wondering if it's talking about inverse as in backwards or inverse as in the verse of the song. That is interesting. Inverse? That's worth thinking about. I don't think we have all the pieces of this puzzle yet. We definitely need the rest of the pages. I'm really glad we entered this room, though. Secret garden key. That's going to be big, maybe. Are you locked? Oh, maybe. Should we do it? Should we do it? Oh, should we try and get a secret garden? Because, like, this is, this will take us to the east wing of the house. That's where we can have gardens. So this could be a thing. Just as I thought it was for outside. I don't think, no. You can use special keys and open things. Sam says, wait. I'm waiting. I really want to try this garden key here and see if we get a garden. This is so exciting. Also, we have 5 normal keys. Is this possibly related to the soil types? I suspect the soil types is related to how good the stuff that you dig up is. That's my theory. But let's go have a look at what the notes on that say, because I've got the community notes up. Let's see. Barren ground, poor soil, good soil. I think we're 4 up, aren't we? So in theory, it would be rich soil on this room. Crippy says, I wonder how many exits are in the secret garden. I bet it's none. But we still have the corridor down below. Rich soil. It's rich soil. Okay, let's flip and try it. It might not even unlock, right? Oh, it did! Okay. Okay, we don't have a shovel, so we can't dig. Rich soil. Maybe we couldn't have done it if it wasn't rich soil. Like, I don't know. This is so exciting. I bet we couldn't have done it if it wasn't on the east wing of the house. Or at least on one of the wings. Secret garden. Oh, it's got a bunch of doors! Spread fruit throughout the house? Okay, we now have 2 meals. That's exciting. In the dinner. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Alright. Yes, it works with our blessing, Des. Exactly. I'm so excited. Sam, can you look at the wall for a sec? This wall? I love Sam has just jumped in and is like totally ready for us solving all of these secret puzzles. It's delightful. It looks like there's a crack. Well, there's a crack. I don't think that's anything. But good looking out. On the brick wall. Oh, yeah, over here. Oh, this is a moon. We saw the moon on the door in the Great Alzara's vision of the doors that are locked. Okay, this is... It looks like it should be something, but... It's not interactable. Maybe if I had a bonk, if I had the big hammer. Okay. Weather vanes. It's like an altar. That was on the doors, the white doors, like that white, like the antechamber that we saw in the Great Alzara's vision. When we go north, remember to get letters. We're missing E5. Okay, okay. We're confident it's T. Got it, got it. So let's turn these. What does that do? Oh. So am I wanting these to point in all the directions? Like, is the big one north? The big one is already pointing north. Then I want east and west, and no, there's 3. What would I be doing with this? What does this turn? That turns the big one. Do I want them all pointing the same way? Des says, what if they all point towards the breakable wall? We're on the east side of the house, the compass is inverted. Yeah, I've noticed that. North is that way. When I'm turning... I can't turn the top one. Should I turn all of them to point the same way as the top one, maybe? Which is pointing west. Sort of doesn't look like it actually is pointing west. That's east. Why is my cursor so far off them? Something's going wrong there. Not my cursor, my marker. This compass is... Oh, I see what you've been saying, Rowan. I'm sorry. This compass is inverted. I'm just going to point everything north. Not north. The same way the small one is pointing. Okay! Yep. I've been like mildly spoiled for the secret garden, and this definitely, like, look at it. You can see that that is the antechamber. Is this gonna open? This might open the western door, right? This might open the western door. Yes! Oh, look, you can see the moon inside of it. The moon door. Ooh, okay. It's open. It's open on the west. There's now more fruit in the house, which means we can pick up more steps as we travel through rooms we've already been in. Look, oh, look, there's an apple, like, right there, right now. Wow. Okay, this is... this is pretty exciting. This is so exciting. Okay. I'm gonna do a southern room. Just to see if we can get something useful, like an observatory. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'll take an observatory. I don't have a gem! I don't have a gem! No! have to place the den here. Ugh. No, Asp, no, I know, Asp! Does spread also put fruit, like... It does not. Only in the rooms that already existed. Okay. We still haven't worked out what these symbols on here mean, because we've waited for both those configurations in the times, and nothing happened that we were aware of. Oh no! You can open these with normal keys? I had no idea! You don't need the sledgehammer. Okay. Give me the coins. 2 rerolls? That's enormous. Oh, that's big. That's huge, honestly. What a good room. Okay. If anyone ever has any thoughts about these arrows and the fact that it's very clock focused in this room, I'm open to suggestions. We haven't worked it out yet. Okay. Sam says you were German. I think you should account it. That's very nice. I don't think we want the dining room all the way down here, because it won't open until we get rank 8. I don't need keys for... Wait. It says keys for sale, but I'm just now thinking, like, keys, like... Special keys? Like, opening antechamber door keys? But I'm gonna... I have 2 items. Let's get a workshop. And see if we can combine items. This is a T, but we already have this one, I think. We have... So, yeah. Oh, we have another item. The broken lever. That's always in here, isn't it? I think we got that in here before. Oh, page! 8! Oh my god! Oh my god! Music page! 8! This is the last page. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the last page. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. We know that on this stone there's a T. We saw this before. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Yeah. Message. First words on the something, something, something message. Okay, we have the stone T for this room as well. Hang on. I'm going to start a page for stones that might have letters on them. Okay. Stones. Stone. Letters. T. All right. We haven't seen another one of these yet, but it's something, isn't it? The true box does not always contain the prize. We already knew that. Let's try this, like, a workbench. Oh, battery pack. Combine... What if I combine a battery pack and a No, it doesn't like that. And a broken lever? Oh, that's something. What about a magnifying glass and a broken lever? No, that's not something. So, a battery pack and broken lever. Oh, and want something else. No, and it's not the magnifying glass. You need 3 items. Oh, that's frustrating. I want to know. What happens? What do we combine? Battery pack, broken lever, and what? What happens when we do this? Ah. Oh, well. Des says at least we can come back to this room. That's true. Let's not forget when we get more items. Go down again. Finish off this. See if we get something good. Observatory. Yes. 100% yes. We definitely want observatory. Okay. Alright. The slice. Plus 3 steps. Thank you. And what did the slice... Is that just all the slice does? We permanently have that 3rd star. Just plus 3 steps. It's a shame. I would have loved to have the trunks again. Alright. Cool. We've got a 3rd star permanently. The battery pack and broken lever were the only things it said we can combine. It did not want the magnifying glass, unfortunately, and we need 3 items. Samtus, can you look at that book again for a sec? Sure. I mean, we've had a good long look at this book previously. Did I write down the date 1809? I did not. I'm going to write it down now. There was a minor diamond? Yeah, diamond is minor. Yeah, it's just the constellation. So when we get 4 stars, it will give us +1 gem when we look through the observatory telescope. I see, and there's the major later on. We'll get 5. Yeah. I mean, that's how it's been working so far. And when you read the book, that's kind of what it says. I was thinking in terms of music, like D minor. Maybe. Maybe. Worth bearing in mind. Okay. Okay. All right, now we have to get to the the western side of the house so we can get through the door that we've opened. I'm so excited. We might not get there, but we have 2 rerolls. Things are looking good. A greenhouse. No, that's a dead end. We can't take it. We don't have any... spare room nook. I have a lot of keys. I might just go north. What do you think, everyone? Should I take nook and get a key and then we curve back up? I guess we need to go... I guess nook makes sense because we also need to go west. Maybe I should take nook. I'm gonna take nook. Key. Yeah, the rook is always in the nook. Next run, we're gonna note down chess pieces, and they don't stay on a grid. They stick with the rooms. I think next run we should start noting them and see if it reveals anything. Oh, coat check. No, we have our lock picks in the coat check, but this would end this. Oh no, lab. Oh no. I have to dead end no matter what. I'll take the coat check, get the item, and head down the corridor. Oh, and on the way back, we can hit the workshop. Reroll? Oh, I should reroll. I always forget about the reroll. Thank you. Okay. No. Yes. This is like, wait. Yes. Yeah. You all so ready to stop me, and rightly so. The number of times that a run has ended because I just completely forgotten I've had a reroll. Gym. Every time you enter these 2 steps. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Is that forever? Anyone who knows, I'm happy to be told about this. Is that forever? Or is it just in archives? Like, is that every room on this day? Just this run? Hifal, Dagda, thank you. That sounds very bad. I don't think I want to do that right now. I'll take the gym. I bet that room has great stuff in it. Archives? It must have amazing information in it. But only getting 2 rooms could absolutely kill us before we get to the antechamber. I'm gonna take the gym. Maybe on another run. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need a security room and a utility room so we can get all these doors open. Okay, library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. That does sound good, but okay. Well, it's that or a dead end. We can't afford passageway. I guess we take library. Sounds as if it would be a good one to take if you have the shelter, perhaps. Definitely. Reroll. Oh, I probably should have. It's fine. Can I go up this? I think we've been in here before, have we? Oh, I'm going upstairs! Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Oh, it's my records! 6 hours and 7 minutes, 6 days. Our longest day was nearly 2 hours. Our average day is 1 hour. Wow. Total rooms drafted 126. It's shaming me for the parlor I didn't solve. Upgrade disc 1, red letters 2. Is that all of it? That's all of it. That's so, okay. Shelter works on the next 3 red rooms drafted, Rowan. But yeah, it is limited for sure. It would have protected us today, though. What's this? Scrapbook. Mount Holly scrapbook. Our coat check claim ticket. First item checked, lockpick kit. Yeah. Pictures we've seen. Wait, that's not pictures we've seen because that is the real thing, not the picture we read. Because the real thing had the picture had the tree in it. My favorite floor plans. Oh, it's just more about us. Security. Can't seem to ever pass it up. It's great. Why would I pass it up? Most drafted hallway, den, and closet. I mean, those are all great, useful rooms. Most paid for security, observatory, and drawing room. Most time spent in security, drawing room, den. Well, we spent ages in the drawing room trying to work it out, but we didn't have the small gates clue yet. Contraptions I've made. None yet. I bet that's the workshop. Upgrade disc. Largest purchase. Yeah. The observatory. Maybe one day. Most avoided floor plans, passageway, greenhouse, office. Greenhouse is a dead end, and passageway and office take more gems than I ever have. They always take 2 gems. I feel judged. All right, cool. Maybe there's more. Oh, it looks like there might be a treasure map down there. That's big. Oh, we don't have a shovel. Treasure map is not big. Treasure map is worthless until we get a shovel. But I'll take it anyway. Is this... Did we find treasure map in the library before? Okay. 5 up on the west wing. Have we been here before? Wait, I can select a book. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Welcome to Reddington is that postcard we see in one of the bedrooms. Swimbird, Mary and Marigold. That's our mother. I bet that's something. The Fixed Stars, Richard Witt. Is that the same title as The History of Arindia? Arindia is the name of the paragon from the cloister that the new groundskeeper wanted replaced with Rinna, the gardener. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Oh, there must be a pump system somewhere. Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest. I'm going to go with Swimbird because it's by our mother. The above signee is responsible for all materials checked out using this form and understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previously requested book or periodical has been pulled. So when we get that book, we will not... Is it the next time it's drafted or is it the next day? Next time he's drafted. So there will be a new book available then. Am I 5 up already? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we're almost in the treasure room anyway. Is this the book? Maybe that'll be where the book appears? This is all very exciting. Coral says, I know the pool room says it makes the pump room draftable after you place it. Okay. Des says, feels like this should have a secret door. It does. It does. All right. Normal locked. Normal key. Whoa! These are rooms we have not seen before. It's a dead end. We can't take it. Freezes your accounts. Coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. So you could start, if we had to end the run here, we could start the next day with 5 coins. That's cool. This is cool, pun not intended. Clyde Macaron, hello. We solved the drawing room with all the pictures of people taking steps. It was small gates as in steps, so we counted only the small gates. It was so cool. We cannot do Boiler Room. We do not have a gem. Chamber of Mirrors is also a dead end. What does it say? You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have. That is so interesting. We must reroll. Because they're rarer, they might be less good for us right now trying to travel. Whenever items would be spread through the house, they're placed in this room instead. Conference room. Should I take archives? It gives me more doors and takes me in the direction I need to go in. Do we just get rid of getting all 3 floor plans in order to keep going? I think it kind of is time. Quirrell and Rowan think we need to take archives. We're taking it. I bet there's info in here. I bet there's info here. Archives? There must be something. Do we have this? We'll have this room. Okay. Well, I haven't found anything yet. Oh, here we go. A gem. Oh, ho, ho. Dates. August 22. So that's 2208, and that's 1985. This is about our mother. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, we've ordered that, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay, so she's been mixed up in politics. Let's see. Okay. Knowledge! Everyone yelling knowledge! January 27th. 27/01/86. You never know. I'm writing down all the dates. I'll mark all of these as being from these books. Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. Really? We love red, but the game is Blue Prince. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that reviewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwaveringly blind loyalty to the throne. Is she pointing at something? It doesn't appear that she is. I think it's just typing. There's nothing. Like, if you follow that finger, you just get blurry things and the typewriter. So, I don't think so. I'll check this picture too. Is she pointing at a word? The? I don't think it's anything. November 11th. So, 11/11/86. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard, questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White. Caleb Manning wrote one of the other books we were looking at, were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Wow. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by the authorities to be the work of insurgent group RLCF. Hang on. RLCF. Who also call themselves the Children of Black Water. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. There's a lot of editorial sarcasm for a news article. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Yeah, I'm not sure all of these dates are going to be meaningful, but I'm writing them down. I'm going to keep them separate. Local author, so the 17th, 11, probably 86 again, but it doesn't say it, so I won't read it. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Where's my magnifying glass? Oh, it's way in the corner. Okay. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under, waved down a local. This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated, charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on, expected to last up to, with grand treason. This is suspicious. Why is this so fragmentary? Why has this been put in here? Does anyone feel like there's anything going on with this? If Rowan, if we could have a screenshot of this page, that would. I feel like there's something to do with. There's something to do with that, right? Can I read it? My avatar's in the way. I'm so sorry. I'm invisibling myself. Where am I? Farewell, friends. Just kidding, I'm still here. All right, I want you all to have a good look at that. Sarah, that's so good you had me worried for a moment. Ron's got it? Okay. If anyone has any thoughts on this, this is obviously something, right? I don't understand why they would put it in and it's such a fragment. All right, I'm going to put myself back up. Ta-da! Okay. Coral says, I feel like B disappearing should have had a little ting sound effect. Maybe I can attach one to it appearing. February 21st, 87. 2102. 87. No trace is discovered of Sinker Heiress. So Sinker is Sinclair's company. But search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. So our mother, we're 90-something right now. She did not come back within 2 years to see Simon. Keefel says, surely it will make more sense with new information on top of it. It will come with time. I believe it, Keefel. I believe it. But there's no reason not to look now. Our mother disappeared, and Sinclair was assuring her that for however long she was gone in the East Wing, we don't know, it would just be for 2 years. But it definitely wasn't. Okay. More. September 2nd. 0209. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Closed in different font? Closed as in italics. I don't know if it's not as much in a different font as everything else we've done. But it could be something. I'll put it on the page. Rowan says Simon would be 8 in 87 when she disappeared. Okay. Closed. Maybe it was just italics with the other ones. I think you're right. There's something there. I'm going to write closed. Closed. Which is from archives. Okay. Okay. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares. Orinda? Orinda is one of the paragons, right? Orinda or Orindia? The priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Orinda. That's everything. Ruby, more red? Absolutely. Orinda is the statue in the cloister. Yeah. Hang on. The one to replace. Yeah. I'm gonna note, where have I got... We have the name Orinda. Orinda in cloister. And then Orinda Ares princess. Okay. This was a big lore drop in here for sure, but we did also get a gem. Whew. I'm going to take some extra rooms. See if we can supply us up before we move on. Archived. So you could take that as a chance if you don't like your options, I would assume. I'll take a billiard room. I will take a billiard room. That will give me gems. Des says, imagine being stuck in this house for years. I mean, I'm sort of in love with it, though, even though obviously it would be a nightmare. I'm sort of in love with it. All right. Plus, minus, times. Oh, it's at the top or something, isn't it? Someone said. Okay, so this is plus 4 is 4. 19 plus, 19 minus 13. 6. 4. And is that times? 4 times 4. What am I saying? Not 12. 16. 20 divided by 10. 2. Okay. 11 minus 3 is 9. Times 1 is still 9. That can't, they're not going to be asking me to divide 9. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing math wrong. I got stream in my brain. Plus, minus, times, divide. 11 minus 3 Oh, I minus 2. It's 8. There we go. Times 1, 8. Divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. There we go. There we go. That's embarrassing. Oh. Keith says I would hate having to skip my workout because I can't find the gym that day. I would hate having to skip the bathroom or kitchen would definitely be worse, Keithal. I'm totally with you on that. Okay, 2 keys. Oh, I thought it was gems in here. It's keys in here. Okay. I think that was definitely worth it. Let's take the downwards door. Security. Oh, but I can't really... If I put security here and the other door's no good, I think do I just have to do it anyway? But it'll use our last gem. I could put an archived floor plan here that we don't know what it is. I can't back out of this, by the way. I have to do it. I don't think I can risk putting security here. I think I need to put the archive plan here. On like a dice roll that it's something with a door that continues on. What do you think? Security would be great, don't get me wrong. But we might get it later. Des says I wish you had rerolls. I know. We've used them, though. We've used them. And rightfully so. You're blocked either way, I think? Well, not necessarily. This one might have a door that's not blocked. I'm gonna do it. It's the dinner room. There we go. And an exit. Until we reach rank 8, there will not be a dinner. Oh, there's already a meal here, though. Can I have the meal now? I don't even have to wait for this meal. Special course. This is from our blessing. Fruit cocktail. A refreshing blend of tropical Morajai melons, mangoes, oranges, bananas, and local grown orchard apples. Served chilled in a tall Sartanaise wine glass. +5 and 2 fruit. Plus an additional 2 fruit if you have a wine cellar. We don't have a wine cellar. But I will take the +5 steps and 2 fruit. Of course. 5 steps? 8 steps? 10 steps. That's great. Oh, that's incredible. We're crushing it on steps. We are crushing it on steps. Oh, break a box. I think I need to go archived again. Kitchen is not taking us where we need to go. This is the last column. Oh, Sam. Oh, you didn't understand. Yeah, this is the last column. I'm gonna take the archived again. Dark room. Loads of doors, but we won't be able to choose what goes where. I'm gonna go back into the archive and try that room up there first because we'll be able to draw that room and see. Oh, utility room, so we could look at everything with our magnifying. We've already looked at everything in there with our magnifying glass. It's fine. Furnace. Terrible. Garage. That opens us to outside but ends our journey here. It has to be archived. I wasn't hoping we got a utility room, Des, because it would end the run. If we got a utility room right now, it would end the run. Runs over. Runs over. We've opened the door to the antechamber, and the RNG was not kind. Reddington. I think we need his book. Was it Caleb Manning? I think we need his book. Ugh. Well, we can go finish off the doors at corridor and dark room, but it will not take us. It will not take us north. Des, is the door to the antechamber open permanently? I highly doubt it. I would be very skeptical. It didn't say it was open permanently, and everything else has. Oh, I could go put one of my items. I could go check one of my items. Yeah, I'll go back to corridor, obviously. I'm gonna... If this is the end of the run, we probably do want to check an item. Retrieve item. Lockpick. Check item. Oh, we have so many items. Do you want to check lockpick, treasure map, broken lever, battery pack, or magnifying glass? Honestly, we almost don't need magnifying glass because Coral's so good at looking at stuff, but maybe it has other uses. Lockpick kit is useful, but this one we had 6 keys, so it's hard to say. Battery pack seems important, says Des. You think so? Alright. Let's try battery pack. Rowan says battery pack or lockpick. We'll do battery pack. We'll do it. Okay. We have checked that item. Now we go back to the entrance hall, get back to corridor, see what last rooms we get. There's gonna be like fruit along the way. We have so many steps. Oh, it's heartbreaking. A freezer now would be great. Any fruit in the chapel? Oh, wow. Banana. I don't want to go in guest bedroom. Entrance hall. Any fruit in the entrance hall? Fruit in the utility closet. Spreads are like really good. I mean, look at... We got an awful lot of steps out of that spread when we went back. Last room. Last room of the run. Commissary items for sale. But I wouldn't be able to store it. Maybe archived is something really cool. It isn't. It's the pantry. Alright. Okay. Ooh, Rowan says if only we could turn our steps in for valuable prizes like a shovel. It's like a resource management game. Rowan says we could have gotten a shovel at the commissary and dig up the next secret garden. Maybe, yeah. We learned a lot this run. The music room is going to give us a special key every time. So I think we want the music room. And we're missing some key letters still. All right. I'm ending the run. Call it a day. Oh, it's like the end of the stream, but it's not. We're going to keep going. We're going to go a little bit longer. I mean, it's not even actually the end of the stream yet, so how could I stop now? We're not going to run as long as we did on Monday. That was absolutely ridiculous. And I was so hungry. But we're going to run until 4. Okay. Ordinary villa this time. Ron says probably secret garden spots just have more gems and stuff we can't use. Yeah, I think so too. Maybe there would be more items, but again, like, we can't use them. What we needed was a room. I don't think the dig spots will provide rooms. Okay. We save and continue. Alright, everybody. We're going again. We can definitely fit one more run in before 4. Des says it does seem weird that you'd need a secret garden to even access the anteroom every time. That only opened 1 of 4 doors though, right? So there could be other ways to open the other doors. I just don't know what they are. We just don't know what they are yet. Alright, first things first. Secret room. A secret room. Outside room. This is always worth the steps, especially now we've got so many extra. Trading post. I don't have any items. Rooms in your house will be more likely to can day spot. Should we go shelter? We haven't done it yet, and we do want to see it. I'm gonna go shelter. Protect us from red rooms. I didn't feel like any of those other options were like particularly compelling. Everyone said shelter. Good, good, good. Okay. Got any stuff for me? This is very intense music. Time lock safe. So is that going to open on a particular day? Is that a crow? This is like a bomb shelter. What's this? Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little luck. Is that Marion, Caleb, and Mr. White? Rowan says this is for Mary. I think it is. I'm with you. So then they want to they're thinking about removing shelter from the draft pool so it cannot be created to keep them hidden. Oh, this is so weird. Red Guard is due tomorrow. There's a terminal here it didn't tell us about. I don't think. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. At least 1 hour in the time. Do we know what date we are on? Isn't November 7th is the day that we started? Oh, we don't have a clock here. Oh, what time is it? We started on like November 7th. We had the note, I think, that said on the terminal. I can check that right now. Hang on. Why? There we go. Back. Log into network. Swan song. Time lock safe. You've got to keep track of the time. I don't know what time we start at each day. I know it's before 11. So we could set the time to 11. Maybe. Staff services. Staff announcements. November 7th. What day are we now? Is this day 7? So this could be November 14th. November 14th. I don't know if it's AM or PM, but I bet it's AM. I'm going to set it to 11. It must be at least 1 hour in advance. Does it not do it unless I enter? No, 14th at 11 AM. Exit. It'll be open for 4 hours. I think this will open very soon. I think this will open very soon. Okay. Everyone help remind me. I need to come back. Time lock safe. That's going to be so difficult. If we're right about day 1 being November 7th, then I think that will open. Oh, the time. Is that moving? It looks like it is. It is 8:45. Okay. We can get that safe. We can get that safe. There's a clock right here. It is 11:15. We can absolutely get that safe if we got the date right. And I think we have. I do think we have. I could literally just wait here, but I'll go draft some rooms. I won't get too far. We have extra steps. I bet that safe has really good stuff in it. Dagda says, how did you work out the date? The staff terminal gives you a staff announcement on November 7th that said, for November 7th, that said, nobody's here today. It's just you, Simon. We're all wishing you good luck, or something like that. Rowan says, if it was 7/11 day 1, today is... No! Did I actually set it to a... Hang on. I can go fix that right now. Can I? I might be able to fix that right now. I can set it to an hour from... If I set it to 10 on the 13th. I have counted badly. Thank you, Rowan. Thank you, Rowan! Dagda says I'm not good at remembering the clues. Just, like, make notes. That's what I've been doing. I make notes. Can I reset the time? Time looks safe. Okay. November 13th. 10. Oh. Confirm. Okay. Okay, that might, like, open, like, really soon if I got it in time. Can you see the time on the inventory pages? I don't think so. No. No. All this stuff it wants you to know. Desses might have to walk in and out? I doubt it. Doctor says, I did stop making notes, but they were like when people highlight whole pages of a book. Fair? Fair? Sam says it must be set in advance at least an hour, so I'm wondering if that was enough time. It was 9:15 when we ran in here, which I think we got here before 10. But maybe you're right. Maybe I didn't do it in time. I'll go look at the clock. And we'll be more cautious with when we set it. And we just confirm if day 1 was the 7th, then today... Oh, we're not even there yet. We're not even there yet. Yeah. We have like a minute left before it will open. A minute or more. I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm just gonna wait it out. We've spent more than 10 steps just trying to get this time lock so far, but I feel like it's gonna have such important stuff because it's required so much knowledge. Rowan said you should stare at the clock. Well, I'm in here now. Doctor says time passes very slowly when you're waiting for something. Yes. When we were trying to get the clocks to make the shapes that were on the clock, it took forever. Oh, it took forever. Des says knowledge! Yeah, knowledge! 11 steps spent so far, everyone. And we have opened one room. We have opened one room. Dagdas has still got 9 more steps than he used to start with? Yeah. Orchard makes such a huge difference. Rowan says we ended yesterday with so many steps, now we must spend them all to make up for it. We're not wasting them for no reason. All we have to do is wait here. We've already spent so many walking back and forth. I'm so excited. Also, as the time moves so slowly, I'd say we definitely got the time put in time, which is good. Just obsessively clicking. Time lock safe is such a fun, like, thing. Sam's just waiting intensifies. Absolutely. Maybe I should have waited at the clock, but it's just gonna waste so many steps. I'll go stare at the clock. I'll do it. I'll do it. You've worn me down. Look. Oh. Ah! I think it's better to just wait. So I'm just gonna wait. But I'm so tempted to just like go in and start opening doors. But I will run out of time if I do that. I know it. I will lose time. Rowan says we have an entire 25 minutes left. It's not in real time. It's not in real time though. Those minutes are flying by. Des says, must wait for knowledge. Exactly, exactly. We're waiting for knowledge. And it's going to be so worth it, provided we got the date right. Which we might not have. Quirrell says, here's a thought. If day 1 is the 7th, wouldn't today, day 7, be the 13th, not the 14th? Rowan already corrected me on that. Good news. We changed the date to the 13th. So we're good. Yeah, we went back and it did let me change it. So, ooh, 15 minutes. Which I don't know. Is that like 30 seconds? Maybe that's like 30 seconds. I feel like it's not a minute an hour, but it's yeah. Oh wow. Oh my god. I feel like there better be something really good in that safe. It's gonna be a red note and just like lore, but I'm still excited. Have I been noting the numbers on those letters? I guess I don't need to because they're on the letters. We had a 4 and a 6, I think, in our letters so far. Red letters. Sam says, do you really think I'd be in life where I am right now if I was patient enough for this? The truth. The truth. This is tough. This is tough. But I'm so, like, I want to see if this safe worked. I don't want to wander off and not know. Rowan says blueprints where you solve tough puzzles, like what day is it? Exactly. We solved the really tough puzzle of what day is it. Sambiance, hello! Blooper inch? Exactly, blooper inch. Sam, I assume you can't hang around on account of all the spoilers, but I hope you've been having a great time with the game. For anyone who loves this game, Sambiance is now streaming it at the moment on Mondays and Fridays at 4 p.m. UTC+1. And Sam is lovely. Sam's one of my best friends. and his streams are wonderful. And he's only just started streaming it too. But obviously, if you watch him play, you will get spoiled for this run. So it depends on where you're at with that. Sounds as a 10 out of 10 game. It absolutely is. Oh, it's hit time! I'm going! All right, everybody. It's time. It's time. Des says yes, but if I watch another stream, then I can't participate in the community solving. True. It is true. Oh, please be open. Oh, please be open. We did it! We're geniuses! Crippy says, I think Sam's getting spoiled with this run, not the other way around. I had a little chat with Sam before, and I know that he did stuff that I haven't done. It's not linear, so you can get spoiled, no matter where people are, and his streams are longer than mine, too. So he'll quickly catch me up. We need confetti. We need confetti, first of all. This is very important. This feels like a really tough puzzle that we just, like, already had the information for and we crushed it. We worked it out together. I bet people come in here all the time and are like, the date and time? I don't know, but we knew. Okay. Gem. Ooh, 7. Another number. This might just be the orders of the number. I don't know. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost of my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the Red Border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced. 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies. We've been picking up rubies in the gems we get in these rooms, or in these safes, are always rubies. Has surfaced, has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. 8 safes, 8 dates, 8 rubies. 8 rubies, 8 letters, 8 pages. 8 is a significant number. 8 gates, maybe. I don't know. Maybe? I think we did gates already. I'm just getting excited. I believe this is a scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Marion, cousin. Okay. Courtney is our mum's cousin. Courtney, new character, yeah. It's interesting. 8 rubies from the Crown, which we have been finding in these safes with the 8 red letters. This is so... Ooh, stuff is going on. Stuff is going on. That's a permanent unlock, that letter. Wait. I'm waiting, Ryan. I am waiting. I am holding. There's a key in the safe? I don't think so. I think it's the thing that the gem sits on. They all sit on these little plinths. Yeah. They sit on like a little stand. It always looks like something else is there, but it's just a little stand that the gem is on when you pick it up. Yeah. No, don't have to apologize. It really does look like something. And I want you to be telling me to wait, because I miss stuff all the time. Sam says sounds like a safe assumption. Oh, this is so good. Okay, now we can actually start this run. Oh, we gotta get the secret garden key again. That's the only way we know to open the antechamber. I'll take a parlor. We haven't done one of these in a while. Remember the rules. At least one is true, at least one is false. Only one contains the prize. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Okay, this one's gonna take me a minute. Rowan says, yay, an easy puzzle. I was thinking that too, and now I'm like, okay. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. At least one true, at least one false. It can only be... The gems are in this box. Are you the liar? And... Are you lying? And you're lying? No. Oh, give me a second. This is a little harder to keep straight in my brain. The black box has to be lying. The gems are in this box. Yeah, Elfie, hello! Elfie says, oh boy, it's mimic logic. Yeah, one has to be true. Exactly. One has to be true. At least one. And at least one has to be lying. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. These are both saying the same thing. So they are either both lying or both true. The gems are in this box. Quirrell says blue and white must be true because if they were false, gems would be in the white, but black would have to be true, and gems would be in black too. If they were false, gems would be in white. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the... You're right. You're right. Yeah, no, you're totally right. That one was getting me. That one was a little harder than we're used to. Blue and white must be true. Yeah, so they're not in this box. They're not in black, which is lying. They're in the blue box. I'm still rather frazzled. Oh, we should start doing chess pieces. Do we even have it? Oh, something is in here. Special keys? Car keys. Oh, we should try and get the garage. We should try and get the carriage. Car keys? Car keys? We can actually drive the car? Oh my god, that changes so much. Okay. I don't know Free Ren, I'm afraid, Alfie. I know it's an anime. Let's see. Is there a chess piece even in this room? Yes. A pawn. Let me start chess pieces. We know that they're consistent between rooms. So this is parlor, and it is a black pawn. I think it's relevant. It might be relevant. Sam says if we tried counting the number of different chess pieces, I mean, I'm sure we will once we've done every room. Whew. We could coat check and get the battery. I don't think I care about that just yet. Items for sale. I don't have any money. A chapel will give us more doors. I guess I'll take a chapel for now. Bishop Chapel. White bishop. Okay. A black pawn was in the parlor. Black pawn. And in the chapel is a white bishop. And I don't know if this is going to come to anything, but I'm starting to record them because we know they're consistent. Oh, we're immune because shelter, of course. Bedroom, pantry, hallway. I'm going to take the hallway. I'm going to also open the other chapel door. We need to get to the west wing because that's where the garage spawns. Right? I'll take a key and come down this way. Let's see. What is this? What does chess piece this room? The white rook. That's always the same. This is nook with a white rook. Okay. Music room. We can afford the music room. And I will take it right now. Because we can afford it right now. I will take it. It'll give us a major key. We already have one major key, I think. What? Oh, a different key. What is this? Oh, it looks so cool. The prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, we have a hallway. Bedroom, red room, we have a red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Okay, okay, this is not, doesn't sound like it's gonna get us a lever, but that is cool. Any room that isn't blue, we will draw floor plans of that same color. That's cool. Okay. And another key. So we have two major keys. We have the prison key and we have our car keys. I really want to use the car keys. Back in the chapel. Let's go hallway. I don't think I want to draw another hallway. Oh, this is how you use that experiment. Remember in the lab, you can have experiment where, like, if you draw a hallway and then another hallway, it does something good for you. And it was like, that's so rare. Well, how would you ever get that? I bet you use the prism key. Although, would it need to be the same kind of hallway? I don't know if it would have to be the exact same kind of hallway. I guess we'll find out. I bet this would count. A courtyard. Storeroom. I'll take a corridor. What's in the lower right corner of inventory? A button that says call it a day and the number of stars we have. Keyfile says finally a safe way to draw another red room on top of a red room, what we've always wished for. Crippy says, are the sheets the same? I'm pretty sure they were because they said the other four were missing and scattered throughout the house. But you're right, I should have checked. I'm not going to go back now, but I should have checked. Is my community notes still pinned? If it is, everyone just please remember we have a community spreadsheet in which we can all keep notes. Thanks to Rowan. I guess it has to be bedroom. I need to keep going in this direction. At least we get another chance with the entrance hall if we hit a dead end this way. There's also often other stuff in the bedroom. You got, oh, I didn't check for chess pieces in the hallways. Well, oh, right. Oh, we'll get them again one day. It is, who's in here? White pawn in the bedroom. White pawn. Oh, Ron's got the notes. Hang on, let me. I thought I pinned a message about that. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it unpins after 20 minutes. I see. Unpin after... Yeah, 20 minutes is fine, I guess. Okay. Resume. Des is the lamp. Also looks porn-shaped. It sort of did. It confused me for a second. Alright. Oh. Not ideal. I don't think I want the maid chamber. 2 items could be really good, but I don't want this to be a dead end. I guess I'm going to spend my... I don't want to spend my gem. I'm going to take the items and go back to the entrance hall. I am. If we need the garage, we're going to need gems. Okay, I can check these back for pieces. I don't think there's a chess piece in here. No. Okay. Des says, Wildby, what is it? Silver key? Is it something special? What? Oh, what? It was something? I didn't even... How did I not... How did... I'm so focused. I was completely missing what was on the screen. It must have popped this up, right? The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Oh, that is so useful. That is so useful. We'll use that back in the entrance hall. That is so useful. I thought it was a normal key I picked up, and I just... Oh, wait, hallway still has a way up. Okay. All right. Okay, no chess piece in this hallway either. I bet orange rooms don't have chess pieces. Coral says, we were just telling a friend yesterday how V gets very goal-focused. I have no excuse. A den would be fantastic. Oh, a nursery would get us more steps later. We're doing great for steps. We'll take the gem. I'm taking the den. It's got doors. All right, here's our beloved clock room. I have not worked out this puzzle yet. Unfortunately. It has a white pawn. White pawn in the den. Ouch. Okay. I'll do a door this way just to see what we get, and then I'll go the other way. I will take a storeroom this way. Yes. Stuff! Storeroom is a white pawn. Okay. Oh, my mouse. Ah, everything. Everything. Okay. Well, I guess we take the utility closet and we go back down to the entrance hall as planned. I'm running out of steps. All right, everyone. We turn off the... Oh, if we turn off the key... We still can't... Assuming we get security, I'm going to turn off keycard now. I'm going to turn off the gym so that we don't get affected by it, even if we get it later. I'm going to turn on the garage so we can open the door. Yeah. Okay, we still don't know what VAC indicators are. Crippy says it also has a white horse, but that's not a chess piece. Thanks, Crippy. Okay. I'm just gonna assume we're gonna get a security room before we start encountering lots of doors. Keycard doors. Alright. Chapel should not take my coin. Because we have the... It didn't. Because we have the shelter. That's so cool. Okay. It said sheltered on the bottom, and you probably couldn't see it because it was under me. But it did say sheltered on the bottom right, when we walked into that room. Entrance hall. Okay, we begin again. I could coat check and get my battery pack, but I don't think I want to do that. I will take a pantry. Yeah, that's taking us in the right direction. Banana, extra steps. Oh, we're so low on steps. got our coins. Let's see. I'm not going to put a nursery here. I'm going to put a spare room here. We continue. We continue. Alright, we're going to block off the bottom path soon. West Wing Hall. Ideal. Wait, discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. I do want that. I do want that. Or do I want draw new floor plans? How common is the garage? Like, would drawing room be better and we can redraw? I think maybe drawing room. I don't think garage was a rare room. Sam says library. Anyone feel free to weigh in. Des says drawing room. Tefrax, hello! Tefrax says me has meeting at 2. Oh no, I've probably missed V's stream. Remembers it playing Blueprints. Oh, there's still time. I'm gonna stop after this run because I ran so late on Monday and Joe will be home like very soon. This is the last run. But I am running very late. You are quite right. Lovely to have you here, Tefrax. I'm gonna take the drawing room. I'm gonna take the drawing room. I want to redraft. Okay. You don't have any... Oh, wait, we can open the safe. There's a gem in the safe, right? And we know it now. This code was 1504. And this is... If it's red, then I'm right. And all... Yeah, it is. It's the red gem. These are the crown jewels. These are the stolen crown jewels. This is fascinating. Okay. We want to... Oh, man. We can redraw. I want a garage. Oh, it's the only one we got, but we got a West Wing Hall, so that's good. Try south first. Too late. Oops. Okay, let me try south. I can redraw here, too. Library, not useful, because we can't draft there. Oh, we can draft there. Billiard room. Commissary. I do have 5 coins. Are we thinking... What do we think? Well, we didn't... I guess, should I redraw and see if we get a garage here then? Then, is it Quarrel? And this is even assuming the garage can even spawn down here. We don't know. I know it likely has to be on the west wing. Crippy says try for a garage. We're gonna redraw. We didn't get it. However, we've never been in the office. I'm gonna do it. Oh, did I check the chess? I did not check the chess piece. The chess piece. White pawn in drawing room. I'm getting too excited. We have 2, 3. We have 4 white pawns so far. We can check email. Exactly. We've never done that before. All right, this room must have a chess piece, right? This room has the king! White king! I don't know why I'm so excited, but it feels relevant. This room's more important, right? Oh, there's definitely secrets in this room. There's no way. There's the Sinca camera. Oh, there's no way this room isn't like... That's the car, isn't it? Okay. Oh, upgrade disc. And there's a terminal like right here. Oh, yes! Permanent upgrade of a floor plan. That's so exciting. Oh, there's so much here. Wait, I need a magnifying glass. It won't let me... Oh, wait, can I open this? I see. I was freaking out. You can turn that. Bridget. This time it's not got bridge done separately. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. Is that a date? Fall of the Lord, passing of the barons, herrings of the major. I don't think any of these were books. Were any of these books that were available on our library list? Maybe March of the Count was. I'm going to write down March of the Count. Books. A screenshot of this might be good. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. March of the Count feels like it could be a date. March of the Count of something, right? That would be like 03 something. None of these were on the library request form. Thank you, Rowan. Okay, that's good to know. This turns... Oh, another safe. This safe is March of the Count. Day 7. 07. 03. No. No, that's a shame. March of the Count. I feel like there's something. March of the Count. Another letter. Broken lever. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. The greenhouse has a lever, and we need to fix the broken lever to use it. Is that right? Greenhouse has antechamber lever. Broken lever. Fix it in workshop? Question mark. Maybe we just need to have the broken lever, and the broken lever appears in the workshop. So east and west levers are operational. We know that the west lever is operational because we've used it. Katie Shee, hi! Katie says, gosh, watching you and Sam play this is making me want to play it so much. If it's true, stop watching. The more spoiled you are, the more disappointing it'll be. Stop watching and play on your own. Oh, Teferax has to go. Goodbye, Teferax. Is the march a drawing room reference? Did one of the drawing room pictures look like Herbert? I don't think they did. But that is a good shout. Clyde and Macron says try 2003 on the safe. Why would we do 2003? Katie's going to lurk. Goodbye. All right. What is it about 2003 that makes you think of that, Clyde and Macron? It's a date. We have all sorts of dates. We do. No. I'll see if I have any marches in my list of dates. I have so many pages now. Well, 2003 did not do it. Unless it's the other way around, because it said... I mean, I think it lets you do it anyway. No. We do have a 2003. Groundskeeper fired. That's the only 03 we have. Maybe 0503 count might refer to the number of books, and there were 5. Okay. No. All right. Well, that's... Whatever this is, we don't have it yet. Let's upgrade a room. Oh, I didn't do it. Hang on. Run payroll. Oh, stuff is happening. Insert disk. Ooh, it's random. I don't get to choose. Parlor. That's a common one. That's good. Upgrade. Enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay. Parlor with a 3 gem prize instead of 2. Parlor with 2 wind-up keys so we get a second chance. I don't want that. Funeral parlor. Gem prize is equal to your house. Prize is equal to red rooms in your house. If you open an empty box in funeral parlor, lose 30 steps. Funeral parlor sounds terrible. I think we just take one extra gem. I'm just going to take one extra gem. I don't think we've ever had more than 3 red rooms because I don't like them. This is the upgrade I want. We have not checked email yet, no. We will. There's just a lot to do. Run payroll. Spread gold in estate. Oh. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. The maid's room, which prevents items appearing. We've never had a servant's quarter. Run payroll now. Okay, in servant rooms, there's now money. Spread gold in estate. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Spread gold. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff incentives and spread throughout the estate. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, check email. Check email. Yes. So I need to log in. Swan song. This is this is so wild. This is just incredible. Thank you, Clyde and Macaron, for the reminder. Yes, email. Oh, hi, Ren. I think Joe just got home. Ren is meowing. Email. From Anne Babbage next week. 11:01. Okay, hang on. That's a date. I need more dates. What is that? 01 11. And I'll put the year as well. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on a definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if your Ren is meowing. Joe is home, though. Or if you absolutely insist through this confounded electronic typewriter. Okay. Okay. DC power fuse box repair. We have another date there. 08/10/93. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Is this the VACs? I don't know. Thanks for due diligence on this project. Fuse box sequence. Off. Hi, Joe. I am streaming. Blue. I'll stop soon, though. Green. White. Red. Purple. Okay. This is the VAC indicators. Okay. Now when we get a utility room, we know what to do with that. Do we already have one this run? I think we do. Coral says we can stop streaming at time they want. We're nearly at the end of this run, right? We gotta keep going on this run, but we won't do another run. Okay, estate changes. Another date. I think these dates aren't significant enough, to be honest, but I'm writing them down anyway. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall. So the lawyers? He requested the changes very recently. He died really recently before we arrived. October 7th, he changed the will. November 7th, we arrived. I haven't written down the date that the actual will letter is. I should do that. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hi, Ren. She's coming. She's coming, everyone. Brace yourselves. Hi, Ren. She's cuddling the notebook. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. Okay. it does explain that. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Oh, that's so important. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we'll fix it in your regular service visit next week. Imagine saying if this is not desired. That is so wild. Okay, hang on. Where did I write that? I wrote that here. White only available after syncing all lights to purple. Wow. Okay. Rowan says no, 4th staff were put on leave. That's true. Coral says if this is not the desired functionality, is engineer code for you really want to change this, boss? Absolutely. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, all we don't have is March of the count for this safe. There's a red letter in here for sure. March of the count. I just don't think I think we're missing something. We don't know what we're counting. Des thinks March 7th. No. I tried the day we were on the first time. Yeah, unfortunately. Did you count the busts? Oh, counts! Rowan! That's probably it. There's loads of... Okay. 1. 2. Oh, maybe one of these is the count. 3. 4. 5. 6, 7. There's a lot of these guys with the 8. 9. There's just 9 busts. 0, 9, 0, 3. No, what if it's this guy? 1. 2. 3. 4. 04, 03. Oh, I really thought that was going to be it. March of the count, 0304. No. No. Okay. For almost all these dates, I think you can put them in either way. Maybe you're not the count. Maybe some room tells us who is the count. Moonglass says obviously you have to go ha 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 with each count. Yeah, that was my mistake. Maybe it's you. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 2. No. I mean, there's basically an arrow pointing at that guy. Oh. There were 3? 1, 2. No. There were 2. This guy. 1. I think there's just one of him. No. Creepy says, which one of them is the count? We don't know, but I've done all of them. I've done all of them. So I don't think that's it. Red is really going wild. Kirby says if the number is less than 10, can't it be two numbers? I don't think so. It's always been 04 because it's for dates. 8 dates for 8 safes. Rowan says, I remember when I laughed at V's vampires are traditionally assessed with counting trivia answer, and then remembered 3 seconds later that, oh yeah, they are. It's not just Sesame Street's count. Yeah, no, it's an actual thing. It's throw grains of rice on the ground and they count them. That is really funny that you immediately thought Sesame Street. Is the young person in this picture? I think that's... No, I assume this is Marion. I think that looks like Marion. And maybe his son? I don't know. Coral says, if you're sure it's March, we could just brute force it. Let's do it. March of the count. We'll start with 03. Oh, 03. Oh, 2. Enter. Clear. Oh, 3. Oh, 3. Enter. Oh, it was 3. Wait, but didn't I do 3? When 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe you didn't count him, the big one. Oh, maybe you didn't count the big one. Okay. Anyway, brute forcing. We love it. Oh, I thought you said there were 3 of oh, which guy? The other guy. And there was 2 of them. I went back and recounted. I misunderstood that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Coral. Okay. 8. March 3rd. Yep, that's the date. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. They stole these envelopes because they're incriminating? Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of these points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. Hello, kitten. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize Red. Red. Despite what you may believe, you interpreted it as thinly veiled threats. I think Joe's in the bathroom, so Ren's just here. Thinly veiled threats toward... She's flopping onto the keyboard. Thinly veiled threats toward your young nephew. I want to personally assure you that there was never any tangible danger. Okay, we're free. If we gave any impression that we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. That still sounds evil as hell. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in your thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience, forever anonymous. How weird. Red letter. Okay. Very polite blackmailers. Extremely verbose. I have to hang on to this pen or Ren's going to steal it. She's back. She's back and she's on my notes. Okay. Fingers crossed we get the garage. Oh, did it spread money into here? Yes! Oh, office is big. Office is a big deal. Come on, everyone. Garage. Oh, wait, but garage ends the run. Everything ends the run. So we might as well take garage. English is but V. Knowledge. Yes, knowledge. Okay, I'm going to take the last room from office. I'm going to take garage. We've turned the garage on. We have the utility closet. We should do the VAC indicators. Hang on. Oh. This is wild. A dining room, I guess. That's not helpful to us. We didn't reach rank 8. Should I go to the... Should I use... How many steps will it take me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then... So 16 to get back. 17. 18. Should I spend 18 steps to go to the utility closet and enter the code we have? We do have car keys. We do have car keys. Rowan says, yeah, do it. We're going to go back to the utility closet. We're going to get as much knowledge as we can out of this run, because we know the run might well be over now. Unless it's like, I don't know, some room we can access from outside, but... Okay. We are sheltered. This has been a wild journey. What a day. Oh yeah, there's coins in all these rooms. I should be looking. Okay, okay. Ren, I'm sorry, Ren. I need my notebook. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I love... Oh, she's holding it. She won't let it go. Ren, I need... Thank you. Ren. Okay, okay. Everything to purple first. Yes, I think that was right. Anyway. Okay. So. Everything to purple first so that we can get our white indicator. No, there's no purple. This is not this. How would I get everything to purple? Oh. Everything green will give us a blue. Okay, what if I do... Oh. This is... What? So to get... I need a blue in the second. Oh, this is going to be a huge puzzle. This is... I wasn't expecting this. Maybe I should save this for next time. Look at this. Are they... But we don't even know how to get purple yet. Purple. The red and the... It is color theory, Des. It is color theory. The red and the blue made the purple. We'll only get white after we sync all lights to purple. Green. Red. Oh, heck. I don't... The pressing... I can't do this. My brain is too tired to do this. I press... I want to cry. I think I leave this for next time. Because I think I need to stop this run. So... Ugh. I can get a white at least. Nope. I've already lost what I was doing. What was I doing? Green, red, blue. 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 Red. No, I don't know how to do it and I hate it and I'm not going to do this right now. Rowan says, I think you should give chat a minute to see if anyone else is working on it right now. Rowan says that was so close. That was so close to getting one difficult color, which is white. Then I would still have to get blue in the second position. And and they all move. I can't solve this today, and I think I need to move on. Because I do really need to end the stream. Tefrex is doing it next time is very valid. We often get the utility closet. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna go to the garage. I'm sure it'll be very exciting in the garage. I'm sorry, everyone. Crow says, let's do the car and call it a day. Yeah, I mean, I might be able to work that out, but I need to be in a better frame of mind, I would say. And not under time pressure. Yeah, that was going to take a while. Okay. And I mean, it makes sense that that's a difficult puzzle because that required a lot of information to access that, as well as like things going a certain way. We can open the garage. We can get these keys. I think I've missed a bunch of coins that I could have been trying to pick up. I'm just not gonna try not to worry about it. Did the coins get left in this room? Doesn't look like it. We have the car key. Crosses, then Simon drove off into the sunset and was never seen again. Yeah, a note. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. What the heck is this? Drop off. 14227 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay, can I drive the car? No! It let me in. That's obviously very key information. I can't drive the car. We're not driving the car, everyone. Oh, wait, are we? This opens. Upgrade disc. Okay, this run, we get another upgrade. That's huge. Okay. Sorry, Joe, I'm nearly done. Joe's not rushing me at all. I feel like it's important to say, but I feel the stress. 8 steps. I think we can get there. Upgrade. Rowan says, I'm so disappointed. I know, I wanted to drive. Oops. Exit. Okay. Upgrade. Next run is gonna be really good. I can already feel it, but we're not doing it today. The Nook. An extra door? That would be good. Can I have an extra door in the Nook? Nook with 2 keys instead of 1. Nook with a key and bacon and eggs. Oh, extra steps. Or a reading Nook. You will always draw a library while drafting this room. So, if we had a reading Nook, we could have more access to rare rooms, because Nook is a common room. And the library gave us some really wild options. I think reading Nook. Quirrell thinks Reading Nook. Quirrell really thinks Reading Nook. I also think Reading Nook. Rowan says you can open the garage door for the car to go out so unfair that you can't drive. I agree. We're all going Reading Nook. Okay. This is the upgrade I want. Yes. Successfully upgraded. Oh, all right, everyone. I don't think I even have enough steps to get anywhere from here. I was wondering about going and looking for a bridge. Oh, well. Nothing ever gets spread in here. Because there's a bridge, like, over there. Beside the bridge, maybe? I don't think we have all of this note. This is just what we've been putting together from weird font. Emphasized words. No. Alright. I'm calling it here. Adlib, hello and welcome. I'm ending right this moment, I'm afraid, but welcome. Call it a day. Save and quit. Call it. That was a huge day, everyone. Great work. Absolutely incredible work by everyone. We really crushed it. We got Charming Cottage. It's wild because actually, like, we got so few rooms that day, but I feel like our knowledge was just, like, enormous, right? We uncovered so much. That was a huge progress day. Only finished an hour late today? Yeah, I was hoping to only finish half an hour late, but you know how it is. Save and quit. All right, everyone. All right. That is it for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Doing this as a community has been so much fun. I love it. I'm so grateful for all of you for coming along. I will, of course, be playing this again on Friday. And I might do a bonus stream again on Monday. We'll see. Thank you all so much for being here. I wish you a lovely rest of the week. And I hope that I will see some of you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.